going on, y'all? In this video, I'm gonna be telling y'all why I feel like the trucking industry is one of the best industries in the world, especially for new entrepreneurs and new business owners that are trying to get into an industry where you can start making money instantly. So I'm gonna start it off like this. 4 or 5 years ago, I started my journey in a rental. And that's a great thing about trucking, is that if you can't afford or $50,000 box truck, you could start off renting. And yeah, renting can cost a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. I got a lot of free rental game all down my YouTube channel. And then I also got a rental ebook, and I give out a lot of game on the rentals. But long story short, you can start off in a rental, could cost you around anywhere from $500 to $2,500, because they might say, oh, the rental's $500 a week. You got to put a $2,500 security deposit down, but you get that money back when you turn in a rental. Sometimes they don't ask for security deposit, but usually a rental costs around $5 to $6.50 if you got a good rental rate. Anywhere from 10 to 15 cents a mile. Yeah, there's people saying, oh, I'm paying 25, 30, 40, 50 cents a mile. You don't know how to negotiate. You move too fast. You gotta come tap in and listen to this game that I got to give you. Like I said, I got YouTube videos all down my YouTube channel. But before you get the rental, obviously, you need to get your MC, which is $300 for your MC DOT. You can watch a video on YouTube how to apply for your MC. And I also got a free YouTube video. People charge tens of thousands of dollars for this game. I got a free YouTube video on my YouTube channel, 3 hours long. I took 3 hours and got the biggest headache that day trying to give y'all a free game and teaching y'all how to start your trucking company. But long story short, you know, the documents, it costs around probably like $1,000. DOT med card $100, MC DOT $300. You get the you can get the med care same day. Go to an urgent care. DOT MC, you can have that application done in an hour. Your BOC3 and UCR, it's $60 for the one, $25 for the other, something around it, like $85 total. UCR.gov and BOC3 processingagents.com. Then you obviously you need your LLC, you need your business bank account. Now your equipment, pallet jack, get a brand new one for $400 at Harbor Freight, or you can get one used off the marketplace for $150 to $250. Just type in pallet jack. E-track straps, you can get an 8-pack for like $50, $60 on Amazon. 2 E-track load bars, might be 2 for $150 on Amazon. You know, get you a Garmin OTR 710, that's a good GPS to have. It's cool to use your phone, but phones overheat, so if you get the Garmin, you know, that works in winter, that works in crazy weather conditions. So, you know, if it gets really hot out, the Garmin's good for that. If it gets really cold, the Garmin's good for that. Your phone can freeze or overheat, so I definitely recommend investing in a good GPS. It's cool using the free apps on your phone, but invest in yourself, man. It'll save you a bunch of time and stress. If you want a free GPS, you can use the Hammer app, HAMMER, like a hammer, and download that. A reflective vest, $10, $20. Chargers, $20, $30. Get a cooler for your truck. No, you don't got to get hotels. You could just sleep in the truck. Get a cooler, put a pillow on top of it. That way, get a cooler that's at your seat level. Put a pillow on top of it. Get a blanket. I'm 6'2". I slept in my truck for 1.5 years straight. I stayed down. I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on hotels when that can go towards my truck payment, when that can go towards the rental, or go towards the insurance, or go towards another bill. But yeah, getting a hotel every now and then, it don't hurt. Me personally, I didn't get one for the whole first year. After a year, I treated myself to a hotel. Insurance could be anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. If you got a bad driving record, you're going to be on the higher end. If you got a great driving record and you're above 45, 50, you could probably get insurance for like under $1,500. The coverages you need: 100K cargo, 1 million general liability, 1 million auto liability, and 2 million general aggregate. And then I recommend getting physical damage too, so that way the truck's always covered. You never know what's going to happen. So starting your business costs around 5 to 7K, and then I'll say get you a mentor. The reason you want a mentor is because you're going to jump out there, you're going to learn the hard way, you're going to lose tens of thousands of dollars that you could have profited. You're going to waste a bunch of unnecessary time and a bunch of unnecessary stress that you can avoid it if you just invested in yourself and got a mentor. Or like someone that you see on YouTube, just make sure they show proof to everything they do, man. Like I showed proof from the beginning. When I first started, I saw the glitz and the glamours and all the nice shit that people posted, and I got scammed by 2 people, which led me to having to figure it out the hard way. But I tried to invest, and I got scammed. I went about 100K in debt my first year. All my bills were stacking up on me. I had an eviction notice on my door. Was struggling bad. single father just trying to do right and make it happen. I slept in my truck a whole year straight. And then that's when I figured it out towards that end of the year. That's when I had got my truck. That's when I went from renting to owning. I'd financed my first truck. I went from 100K in debt to paying my debt off the second year, and then going up 100K in profit the next year, and grossing 650,000. And then the year after that, I grossed 850,000. And I went from eviction efficiency to 1-bedroom eviction to 2-bedroom to 3-bedroom to having a nice, beautiful house. And this is all off trucking. This ain't the courses, the mentorships, the stocks, the crypto, all the other businesses that I'm in. And I show proof to everything. So long story short, just make sure you do your research on people. I also teach people how to go from 0 to 6 figures in a year. I help you repair, rebuild your credit. I help you get funding to start your business. You leverage that funding to start your business, and then you never look back. And no, it's not as easy as I make it look. You're not going to get rich overnight, but trucking can change your life. If you need insurance, go to the description and I'll connect you with one of the best insurance companies. You know, it's a lot of scammers out here that'll try to make 40-50% off you. So I'm connected with a decent team and I see what's going on in the back office, so I'll know if they're getting over on you or not, which they're not going to get over on you. I only deal with respectable people, and people always talk about how and people always are telling me that they need a new insurance connect. So I came up with a solution to that problem. To just go click the link in my bio and just fill out the form, and then the team will get back to you. Also, if you want to, once you drop that load off, if you want to get paid the same day, you get a factoring company. I'm with OTR Capital. Well, now they're OTR Solutions. In the description for you to sign up with OTR Solutions, and that's how you get paid same day. And that's one of the best things about trucking, is when you drop that load off, you can get paid instantly. Literally, you can get paid instantly as soon as you drop that load off. It might be a $25 boat fee, and they charge you a small factoring percentage, 4%. If you've been with them a while, they might charge you 3% for non-recourse. But that's one of the best things about trucking. Now it's like, how do you make the money? You learn how to dispatch, you get you a mentor, learn how to route plan, learn how to operate around your ELD, because if you're not operating with an ELD and you get too many fines, too many tickets, not only is that going to cost tens of thousands of dollars to pay for, you get put out of service too many times, they'll shut your trucking company down. You don't want to be out there operating illegal. So it's a lot you got to learn, but that's what you get a mentor for. You get a mentor, you get right out there and start profiting. My mentorship, you make your return on investment in 2 weeks. You make your return on investment back in 2 weeks. It's not many industries where you can get right out there and start profiting right away. Real estate takes months to years. Wholesaling, you got to be real good at that, and that takes months to years to start profiting. Stock market takes a lot of time, and you got to know what you're doing. A lot of these gurus that you see, they just showing the good side of it. Amazon FBA, it's a lot that comes with it. E-commerce, it's a lot that comes with that. You got to know how to market. Forex, it's similar to the stock market. Nothing's guaranteed. But in trucking, if you have the right mentor, you have the knowledge, take the advice, you apply the advice, you can get out there and start profiting right away. And that's why I feel like trucking is one of the best industries in the world. And then you take that trucking money and invest in real estate, invest in stocks, invest in crypto. That's what I did. But trucking can get you the money to be able to do all those things that you dream of. So look, man, tap in with me. Let's get to it. Before you invest in anything, book a call with me. Let me give you the real, and we go from there. If you're starting with nothing, like I did, I got a solution to every financial problem, man. If you don't got no money, you can build your credit and then leverage your credit. We all have a credit score. We all have a social security number. We all have a credit score. You could repair and build your credit, and then I can help you get funding. I can repair and rebuild your credit to help you get funding to start your business the same way I did. And I'm saying this because I did this. I didn't have no money when I started. I was struggling. I was going through a lot in my life. I was young, didn't have nobody, was out here just trying to figure it out, doing it the legal way. Bunch of negativity, violence, all kinds of crap around me. Working these dead-end jobs. It ain't easy, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't have no regrets. If I had to do it all over again, I'd do it all over again. Trucking is a great industry to be in, and then you leverage the money you make and that knowledge that you learn, and you apply it to the next businesses that you start. You leverage that money to get into the stock market, to get into crypto, to get into real estate. People can say whatever they want, man, but I done did the e-commerce, I done did the Amazon FBA, and I invested in all kinds of mentors. I done tried the wholesaling. I'm currently learning real estate now. Those are all long games. And with the online, with the e-commerce and Amazon FBA, you gotta know how to market, and you gotta pick the right products, or your shit will be sitting right at your house. Your products will be sitting right at your house, or right in the Amazon warehouse waiting to be sold, and none of that shit might get sold because it might be 100 other people with them same products. It's a lot that comes with it. E-commerce, you gotta know how to market. Real estate is a long game. Stocks and crypto is a long game, and you gotta know what you're investing, and you can lose all that money if you don't know what you're doing. But I just wanted to drop this video, give y'all some motivation, put y'all on some game, share this with your friends. Trucking is one of the best industries for entrepreneurs starting out, for people that's trying to build their life and get into something that you can get in and profit. Trucking is a great industry, and specifically, I like box trucks. I like box trucks over semi trucks. I got my reasoning. You can save way more money, and we can make the same market rate that they're making, because we can go all the places they can't go. We got the lift gates. We also save double in fuel. They get 3 to 5 miles per gallon. We get 10 to 12 miles per gallon. They make $1.80. Right now in my truck, I got $3.50 per mile in my truck. That's going to be 75% profit after fuel, after tolls. Insurance is a monthly expense. The truck's paid off. Profit. If you have a driver, you got to pay your driver. But as an owner operator, you would have profited 75% on this load. Now, every load ain't going to be $3.50 per mile. Sometimes we might just take a quick food truck load for $2 a mile. But we're always doing over that semi-market rate. That $1.80, that semi-market, that semis accept, we're doing that in a box truck, minimum. Now, we might have a bad week every now and then, but 90% of the time, we are doing over that $1.80, sometimes double. I had times where I did triple that. And I show proof to everything on my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my TikTok. I post the rate cons. I post the schedule from the factoring companies with my name on it. You can call OTR and tell them my name. I'm big in OTR. I post the bank deposits to match it. I've been showing proof since day one. Now things are good, but I showed proof back when things were bad, back before I sold a service, back before I sold any courses, back when I got scammed and I was struggling trying to figure it out. I told y'all one day I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'm gonna teach y'all. And then not only that, yeah, I got my stuff that I sell, and it costs to tap in with me one-on-one, but I put a lot of free game out there for free that people charge tens of thousands of dollars for. Tap in with me, man. Turn the post notifications on, subscribe. I'm also active in the Discord every single day, posting my loads, putting a lot of free game out there, like before and after loads, all kinds of stuff. Bunch of like-minded individuals in there, only $50 a month. Hit the WAP link in my bio, sign up, download Discord, and you're in. $50 a month, but you get 100x the value, 1,000x the value. If you want to book a call, hit the link in my bio or hit the link in the description, the link tree, and scroll down to one-on-one calls. Everything is on my link tree. Ebooks on sale for $50, and then I got a bunch of free game all down my YouTube channel. Put your people on my YouTube channel. Put them on my game. It's not Joe showing support. It ain't Dickie and showing support. Put people on this free game, man. Let's change lives. Come on, let's get to it, y'all. You got this. Keep your head up. You watching these videos now, and you're gonna look back in 3 years like, damn, I did this shit. Damn, I touched 6 figures. Damn, I just got my first house. Damn, I'm changing everybody's lives around me. Damn, I did this shit. It starts with now, with applying, investing in yourself. Stop procrastinating. Stop making excuses. Turn all them bad habits to good habits. Delete all the negativity out your life. Distance yourself from that. Wish that the best, but move on from it and do better. Start reading. Start investing. Put that work in. Stop partying. Stop smoking. Stop drinking. Pick up better habits. Invest in yourself. Stop procrastinating. All that shit gonna be there. Come tap in. Come learn. Get this knowledge. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. God bless you all.